I'm back with my second installment for the Harvey Nichols Holy Grail campaign, and I'm going to be reviewing another eyeshadow palette. I don't know why, but like I can't say eyeshadow quickly. Eyeshadow palette. I've noticed this happening with me with loads of different words in the past few years. My speech, like my pronunciation of some words, I'm finding it more difficult, and I don't know why, because I never had that problem before. Anyway, this week's eyeshadow palette is the RODIAL Smoky Eye Sculpt Eyeshadow Palette. Matte and shimmer, ultra soft, blendable shadows. Quite little, as you can see. I believe that this palette is £35, guys, so here it is. It's a nice, smooth, matte black finish on this snazzy little piece. Like, I could literally fit that into my turban if I wanted. Wow. That is compact. So on the back, it shows you the names of the colors. They've kept it very, very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 shades in here. Let's open it up. Very neat and kind of matter of fact, I would say. Here's the palette, guys. We've got a lovely charcoaly black. We've got a nice brown. We've got what looks like a very taupey kind of skin color. We've got what looks like a shimmery brown. This one over here, I would say it's like a dusted corally. And right on the end there, we've just got a nice matte off-white. Not even off-white actually, it's more of a cream. I think I want to do full-on smoke. Well, I mean, I'll try. God, these mirrors are so good, but they just don't make me feel good about my makeup application. Okay, so the idea of these videos, guys, remember, is kind of like a first impression. So I've never used any of these palettes that I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks. I'm testing them out there and then with you guys and seeing basically if I like it. And at the end of the 5 weeks, I will, you know, have a look at everything I've reviewed and pick which one is my holy grail. I'm just going to look at the palette and do whatever look comes into my head. So none of these looks are pre-planned. So what I'm warning you basically is that if my looks are gross, don't judge me on it, yeah? Because it's not like I've planned it and practiced it. I'm gonna go ahead and take shade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shade number 5, this is nice and simple. And I'm going to put that all over my lid, actually, everywhere. I'm gonna put it everywhere. Why not? Feeling that browny orange vibe. So last week I actually applied everything to just one eye, and then went off camera and did the other eye, but I'm gonna try and just do them both at the same time for this video. Oh my gosh, I forgot to zoom y'all in. Come a little closer. Okay, so the description that they had is blendable. So far, it seems very easy to blend. I mean, I've barely done any swiping, and it's just going on very, very effortlessly without any patching or barely any fallout so far. Okay, my eye patches aren't really sticking on, so I'm probably gonna have to neaten up with concealer later on this eye especially. Damn, Dina. You know, most days, guys, if I did want to do eyeshadow, but I'm not really doing anything fancy, I'm just kind of, I don't know, doing nothing, I would just stop here. I would just go out like this. Obviously, and then I do mascara. You know, loads of like, us girls, we have like really dark eye circles and like dark eyelids. Sometimes I don't even put on eyeshadow, I just put concealer at the bottom under my eyes to hide the bags. But then I leave literally just my skin at the top, and it looks like I'm wearing eyeshadow because my eyelids are like dark and orangey. I need to get a different iPad for this, so hold on a second. Oh, damn, that does work. I don't even care. I'm going all the way up to the brows, and then we'll highlight it later on, right at the end. Let's just do it, man. Who cares? Get out of your comfort zone, guys. Get out of it. Oh, I am loving it so far, and I've only used one colour. Still haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do next, but we'll just see what happens with my fingers here. Actually, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be brave, okay? And I'm going to go for this, the darkest shade over here, which is number 1. And I am going to apply it along this, almost as if it's eyeliner. So I'm actually very scared, not gonna lie, but let's just do it. We can always clean up with concealer, right? Guys, actually, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna put tape underneath, so 1 second. Bear with me. Let's go for yellow masking tape. I hope this doesn't hurt me. Gonna get a little brush, and I'm just gonna apply it as if, okay, I'm actually very scared. Oh, no, not that scary. Apply it just on the edge there, as if it's a liner kind of thing. And I'm gonna work my way in up here, just as if it was a liner. Because I don't wanna wear eyeliner. For any of the eyeshadow palette looks, to be fair, I don't actually want to try eyeliner with any of them. I'm also just brushing it up slightly, and I'm working in very, very small amounts, guys. Start small and build it up. I mean, that's just a good piece of advice for life in general, if you ask me. Wow, if this tape thing works, why have I never done it before? It would make my life so much easier with everything. Bloody hell. Okay, this one, I feel like I've gone up into my crease a bit, so I'm not going to be able to rectify that. We'll just have to do the same on this side. Very blendable though, guys. I thought that I would end up with a look that's going to be quite heavy, but I feel like it's not going to be that heavy. I think it might just be alright, really. Let's quit while we're ahead. I'm going to go for the dark brown one, which is number 2, shade number 2. And I think I'm going to put that in the crease so that you can see the difference between this orangey kind of vibe. No, not ruining yet, not ruining. And I'm just kind of dabbing slash stroking it in, but not too much blending right now, to be fair. I'm gonna go all the way in, guys, all the way in here.
You like the palette, don't you?
How do you know?
You just tell.
Okay, yeah, so far, I really do like this palette, yeah. Can you see what I've done there? Can you see what putting in that dark brown has done? I've kind of put it along the crease and then I blended it upwards. This eye looks better than this one. I messed this one up a bit and then tried to blend it more, but it didn't work so much, but don't worry. I'm gonna take the lighter shade there, which is number 6, and I'm gonna put that directly under my brows, see how that goes. That doesn't do much, to be fair, not gonna lie. Oh, does a bit on camera actually. Does a little bit, but maybe I should have dampened my brush actually. Hold on, let me dampen my brush and then try that. Oh, there you go. Well, maybe I just gotta pack it on. There we go. Oh, I'm actually gonna take my pinky finger and use that same shade in the inner corners of my eye as well. Right on those tear ducts. Just make sure that you're not sleepy when you do this, because in about 15 minutes they will turn themselves into eye bogies. Eyeshadow eye bogies. Nobody likes eye bogey. In fact, sometimes I think eye bogies are worse than actual bogies. I'm gonna go for the only shimmer shade in the palette, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, number 4 right here. And I'm gonna get my finger and I'm gonna put that directly on my lids. I'm gonna take this finger over here. A few swipes of that. Ooh. Bronzy coppery look, I'm gonna call this. Ooh, yes. Yes. Yes, this is bringing it to life. Yes, that shimmer shade is vital. It feels like no fallout. Okay, well actually that's a lie. You can see it on the yellow tape a little bit, but that's probably not fallout. That's literally from the brush touching it. I'm loving it so far. And you know what I really like about smaller palettes, guys? It doesn't overcomplicate things, especially if you're not like a connoisseur in eyeshadows. Then you don't feel too overwhelmed in terms of like not knowing what color to go for next, or if you're not maybe like good at picking colors to go together. This kind of just does it for you. I love that. I think that's flipping wonderful. I'm gonna take the tape off now. We're gonna see the damage. Oh my God, that is so clean. Oh my God, why do I never do this? Oh, it almost feels as though I have to put eyeliner to go along that cut. Wow, look at that. We're about to get real messy. I'm gonna take the black actually, and I'm gonna bring it kind of a little bit under, and I'm gonna bring it to just the outer edge of my eye, but not all the way. So we're just gonna go heavy on the ends there. We'll just see how that works. So basically the masking tape thing was pointless because I'm gonna ruin it all right now. This shit is too neat for me. Maybe I should get a smaller brush. Kinda helps to keep in that shape of the wing. Now I'm gonna take this brush and blend it all. Okay, not sure what I've done now, guys. Have I gone a bit, have I made a mess? I Think hard and think fast. Okay, I've thought it out. I'm gonna go back to this brush and I'm gonna take that dark brown, try and rectify some of that smudgy on the black. I can see this going totally pear-shaped. Uh-oh. Okay, honestly guys, I'm not going to be able to do better than that, I don't think. So, just using this very, very flat brush to bring out the black eyeshadow, almost in a point there. But honestly, I've got to stop there because I'm not going to be able to do any more with that without completely having to start again. Nobody wants that, especially not me, you know. So far, I'm loving the palette. I really am. There was no fallout, no problems blending, no overpowering. I am going to now add some mascara, lashes, and come back and we'll see how it looks with that. Okay? Okay guys, I'm back. I've added lashes, but I also have added a little bit of a shiny brown liner on my waterline. And then I took some of the dark brown over here, which is number 2, and put it underneath my lashes. And then I also took this shimmer shade again, and I put it just on the bottom of my inner corner, which I'll zoom in and show you guys now. Just ignore that one of the lashes looks different to the other set. It's because like I've applied this one slightly higher than this one lower, so I just couldn't be bothered trying to fix it, man. It takes ages, and then when you get the glue all over your eyeshadow, you gotta rectify that. It's a pain, you don't even know. Here's what I did at the bottom. I haven't put any mascara on my bottom lashes because I don't think I need to because I've got all the dark shades in. So, as usual, I'll just do the standard. Actually quite happy with how it came out. We did have that wobbly bit in the middle with the black eyeshadow. It's always scary using black eyeshadow, but I think it came out all right. I feel I've created like a winged look and I haven't even used eyeliner, so I really like it. I would totally go out like this. In fact, we're going out. All in all, pat on the back for me. But thanks to the palette, obviously. Nice, small, compact palette, but they've ensured that quality has been the #1 factor for this palette, I think. What I should do actually is swatch every shade like I did last week. Let's keep it consistent, Dina, just so you guys can see it on my arm as well as on my eyes. So, from the bottom, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty much blends into my skin again. And that's the shade I used almost as a highlight underneath my brow and the inner corners. 1 down here, we used it to create a flick, and we used a little bit on my lash line. Number 2, we used it in the crease as well as on the outer corner to blend out the wobbly bit that we had. Number 3, we didn't use it at all, number 3. Number 4, which is the shimmery one, we used to get the coppery kind of bronzy feel on the lids and a little bit right over here. Number 5, we used all over my eyelid all the way up to my eyebrows. And I already told you about that one. So, that's it, guys. All in all, this palette gets an A+. Genuinely does. Actually, no, I'm not going to say A+. This palette gets an A. And it gets an A. It doesn't get the A+ because it's £35 and you do only get 6 colours. So that's why it's not getting the plus or the star. Other than that though, quality is amazing. Absolutely no fallout. Good pigment. So easy to blend, just like it says. I actually really love it, so I can't really fault it other than it's only 6 colours. So it'd be good maybe if they bring out the same idea in other colour choices, because I don't think they have that right now. But maybe that's something that they'll look at, you know, in the future. And maybe also some more shimmer shades. You know what? It could have done with another shimmer shade, I think, in the palette. That would have been nice. If that creamy beige at the top there that we used to highlight there, maybe if that was a shimmery one, maybe that could have made it a little bit more versatile, maybe. If you're one for eyeshadow every day and you go for these kind of tones all the time, then I'm pretty sure you're creative enough to create numerous kind of brown, smoky slash everyday slash barely anything looks, you know? It's like I said at the beginning of the video, I would have just gone out with what we put all over the lid. If any of you guys have tried it, let me know in the comments what you guys think of it and what kind of looks you've created, just to share some ideas around, why not? Don't forget to head on over to harveynichols.com/beauty to see the other bloggers and what they've reviewed this week, and make sure you click on my particular profile to see updates on the products from me. And without further ado, I shall see you next week with another eyeshadow palette. Feel free to guess which one it might be in the comments. Till next time, bye!